What the fuck was that?
That's my best impersonation of a turkey.
That is not how I was expecting this to start, but
Make your best turkey call.
I can't do it.
Yeah, yours is gayer. Mine was mine was that turkey from South Park that Timmy had.
Listen, the last time I heard a turkey call when I was trying to lure that turkey that escaped from the back of the truck into my yard.
Yeah, but didn't you so then you should know because that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago, I think.
It was not a couple months ago. That albino turkey?
It wasn't albino, it was just a domesticated one.
It was white.
Yeah, that's what a domestic turkey looks like.
Payton, we need to go to Detroit.
It was in September that it happened, I think.
It was 2 months ago? September, October, November. Yeah, it was 2 months ago.
Hold on. Wait,
anyway, while you're looking it up, welcome to our Thanksgiving dinner. Today, me and Peyton, I guess if I'm Lynden, we're gonna be ranking typical Thanksgiving dinner items from S tier to D, which I need to. We are making an F tier, right?
Yes, we should have an F tier regardless. Actually, no. That was way back in July. What the fuck?
That does not seem like July.
It was, because the only reason I know is because I sent my mom a picture of the house across the street. I was like, hey, does anyone live there? And she was like, no.
So do you... What are your thoughts on things like Thanksgiving dinner items?
I think a lot of things from Thanksgiving are pretty good. Of course, it is less about the food and more about the people you're with, you know?
It's not.
The food is an excuse.
I have to have people I see in my life I don't want to see. I go just for my aunt does these Texas Roadhouse rolls. Mm-hmm. Those are the bomb. Make a little turkey Thanksgiving dinner sliders. Split the roll in half, mashed potatoes, corn, noodles, turkey, or ham, or both. I've always loved Thanksgiving menu items. But we have in front of us 50 items that we're going to rank from S to F tier. So half of these I've never eaten at Thanksgiving because this was made by a black person. So do with that as you will. Peyton, you want to start us out?
Yeah, let's start here.
Who the fuck buys a red velvet cake for Thanksgiving?
I mean, most of the time you have pies for Thanksgiving anyway.
I've never had a red velvet cake on Thanksgiving. F tier.
I haven't either. I wouldn't say it's okay.
Yeah, it's F
tier.
Red
velvet cake is good, but it's not like your typical Thanksgiving fare.
Yeah, it's F. I mean, I've never had...
I wouldn't be mad if someone brought a red velvet cake to Thanksgiving.
When have you ever had a Thanksgiving dinner with a red velvet cake?
I haven't, but I wouldn't be mad if someone brought it, though. That's the thing.
We can't rank it higher than an F because it's never existed.
I mean, I'm sure someone has had it at some point. That's why it's
on
here.
If you guys have ever had a red velvet cake at Thanksgiving, because I don't believe it. No, Christmas?
Yeah.
I've had red velvet cakes for Christmas.
I could definitely see it being a Christmas thing.
Yeah, exactly. Not Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but again, if someone brought one, I wouldn't be mad. But I can agree.
We've never had it.
I haven't seen it.
Never had it. So it has to be F.
Yep.
Biscuits, dude.
Biscuits on Thanksgiving, yeah.
I mean, I want to put B.
I can agree with putting biscuits in B tier.
First of all, biscuits B, same thing. Rolls are better.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, I don't mind biscuits. I've had my fair share of corn biscuits, of those little butter biscuits, the flaky ones. but you can't beat a dinner roll.
Yeah, no, dinner roll... I say dinner roll A tier only because of the next option. I will also say, like, the biscuits tend to be a vehicle for other things, you know? Like, you're putting, like, you know, you have them in, like, your gravy, your mashed potatoes touching it or something like that to get it as a delivery system.
As I'm telling you, man, like, anytime I get, like, a roll or a biscuit or anything, some cornbread, whatever's going on, like, I'm immediately just, like, cutting it in half and seeing what I can put on it.
What I do is I take the back of my fork and open it up that way to make, like, a pocket and then just shove whatever I want into it.
Yeah, I mean, mashed potatoes, corn, noodles, ham, turkey.
Yeah, I know this is a Thanksgiving to your list and all, but at Christmas my family does a meal and my grandma makes these meatballs, and at least during Christmas, I stuff the dinner rolls with the meatballs.
What kind are they, like Swedish, barbecue?
They're like the tomato sauce meatballs.
Oh my god, I need some of those, Peyton.
Come to my family's Christmas, I guess?
No cap, really? Can I?
I mean, I don't see why not. We've been friends for how fucking long? Like...
I'm gonna come to your grandma's house and take her meatballs. And then give her mine. Immediately invite and revoke. Stay away from my grandma and her meatballs.
I'm getting a restraining order.
He wanted meatballs? Question mark. So, King Hawaiian. What are your thoughts on King Hawaiian?
King's Hawaiian are better than your standard rolls. 100% of the time. Like, you put them in, like, the oven to warm them up a little bit. Oh my fucking god. So good.
Okay. Now, this is going to be a little bit of an unpopular opinion. I am not the biggest fan of King Hawaiian. Now, I know that they are the juggernauts. I know they are S tier. They're the best out of the dinner rolls. They're the best out of the biscuits. Hands down. But I'm not that big of a fan of them. Because, you know, my family has always brought... Do you remember Montana Mike's, the restaurant?
Yeah.
My family used to bring Montana Mike's rolls.
Okay.
And you look me in the face and say that a Montana Mike's roll is less than a King Hawaiian. It's better. Nowadays, we do Texas Roadhouse rolls for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been pampered. Like, if I go to somewhere and they have a King Hawaiian roll, like, I feel like I'm going down the tax bracket.
Have you ever had, like, a slider made with a King's Hawaiian roll?
Oh,
though?
dude, yeah. We know for, like, the Super Bowl or New Year's.
Yeah.
We do those ham with poppy, seed, Dijon mustard topping.
Yeah. What's really good, right?
Yeah.
Is I'm not usually a big advocate for ground chicken because it always tastes a bit weird, right?
I mean,
but
I've done it before.
If you make a big enough sheet of chicken to cover the King's Hawaiian, you do that and you make like buffalo chicken sliders with the King's Hawaiian rolls.
You got my attention. Buffalo chicken.
They fuck.
Dude, what if you just laid out ground chicken, you breaded it, made a really, really big chicken patty, and then made chicken parm.
Ooh. Yeah. I bet you... Ooh. I wonder, you could probably make chicken parm sliders, too, that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. On the sliders, on the King's Hawaiian.
Yeah. I'm in. That sounds like a fantastic
Oh my god,
food.
and every single slider, we cut out the top and put one of your grandma's meatballs in it.
Oh.
So you got like a chicken parm in the middle with a meatball on top.
And then
we sprinkle mozzarella over top and bake it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'm
making you hungry.
I am going to nut.
How to get a fat guy to come 101.
Oh.
Don't do that. Crescent rolls. I think they're better than biscuits. I would rather have a crescent roll.
I would rather have a crescent roll than a biscuit. I say, yeah, put it in A tier.
A tier because crescent rolls, they're so light that they're you got to go out a different way. The dinner rolls, the biscuits, like you said, they're transfer plates.
Mm-hmm.
You dip it in mashed potatoes, you dip it in some gravy, you get some noodles on there, maybe you stack some turkey on there. Crescent rolls, they're their own entity. You're not deliberate. I mean, you can use it as a spoon, I guess, like an edible spoon for your mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But you got to go at them with, they're light, they're crisp, they have their own butter flavor that kind of brings another flavor to the plate that doesn't exactly like a dinner roll or a biscuit, to where it's kind of just like there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can have, the butter-flavored biscuits or whatever, but it's, no matter how flaky your biscuit is, it's not going to be as flaky as a good crescent roll.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you get some table butter, slap it on top. You're eating some mashed potatoes, some turkey, and you just take a bite of that crisp, buttery, warm crescent roll.
Yes.
Definitely better than a biscuit. I'd be, if I had to go for a biscuit or a crescent roll tomorrow, I'm going for the crescent roll, 100%.
Absolutely.
All right, what do you rank Brussels sprouts? Because I hate them.
Okay, so
I've never had them either. Never had them.
I haven't had them at Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh, that's an F tier.
Yeah. I know people do, but I personally haven't. And honestly, I think some of my extended family has a couple of times on their Thanksgivings that I go to.
Okay. So now it has to be ranked.
Yeah. But I'm going to put the Brussels sprouts I make, I like significantly better than how most people do, because a lot of people don't know how to cook Brussels sprouts properly.
I think your Brussels sprouts taste like shit. And I've lived with you. So
that's probably just you not liking Brussels sprouts then.
Rather have broccoli or asparagus.
Yeah. Ugh. So I'm gonna put I say the typical Thanksgiving Brussels sprouts that people like fucking boil and put ham in and shit. That's a D tier.
Yeah, I say
it's not F because it's not unrankable.
As soon as you said boiled, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I immediately started to gag.
Boiled or steamed, but like, don't boil your fucking vegetables, people. No. Roasting is almost always a better option.
No, never. Or if you're having or steam. Steam your vegetables. That's a better. Don't boil. Do not boil your greens.
Yeah,
unless you're making
if you're making like a vegetable stock, collard greens, or like a vegetable stock where you're not planning on eating the vegetable anyway, that's an okay time to boil a vegetable.
All right, butternut squash. Never had it for Thanksgiving.
I haven't had it for Thanksgiving either. I know people do, but I haven't. Can't rank it.
Can't rank it. Cranberry sauce. I have never had cranberry sauce.
Really?
Yeah, that is something that I've never. I know it's probably good.
It depends. I like it.
But what is cranberry sauce?
So it's essentially boiled down cranberries.
Ooh.
Is
it like a sweet sauce, or is it savory, or?
It's sweet. It's meant to go with your turkey to add another level of complexity to it.
So like the sweet and the savory?
Yeah, it's tart. That's a good way to put it. It's kind of sweet, but it's mostly tart. It's not like dessert sweet. It falls in a weird category.
I've never had it, but that doesn't sound like it really complements anything on the plate.
It does. It does. It complements the turkey incredibly well. Honestly, if you're getting ham, it complements ham really well too.
I may have to try that tomorrow for the first time.
Yeah.
A little bit.
My family
sauce on the.
So on this list, it has both cranberry sauce and the jellied cranberry, which is just canned cranberry sauce.
Mm-hmm.
my family, instead of a cranberry sauce, they make this cranberry salad, is what my grandma calls it. Although it's not really a salad. It's that is automatic S tier for me, but it's not on this list. Normal cranberry sauce, I say it's a B tier because B or C. I'm actually gonna go C because you don't eat it by itself. You put it on things.
So I couldn't take a spoonful of cranberry sauce and enjoy it.
You could,
but you just wouldn't.
Yeah. You like put it on your turkey or on something.
Alright, I respect that. Then the jellied, is that like a completely different flavor?
It's very similar flavor, except you don't actually get the texture that you do from actual cranberry sauce because it's like yeah. I mean, jam. The difference between jam and jelly, like how jam actually has the fruit pieces in it.
Yeah.
While jelly is just the juice. That's the difference between the two.
Okay.
So
since cranberry sauce is C, would jellied be D?
It's D, but not because it's bad. It's because it has this. If we were talking about them as standalone things, they would probably be B and C respectively. But the fact that they're meant to go on things rather than be by themselves knocks them down a tier. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I respect it. Green bean casserole. I'm not a fan.
I have never been able to eat green beans. They have always made me sick since I was an infant.
Exactly. I hate green beans. So why would I want a green bean, creamy, baked casserole?
Yeah. The crispy onions people put on top, those are delicious, but...
So, D tier?
D tier, but again, only because F tier only exists because who the fuck has that?
Yeah. Turkey. Let's just talk right now about turkey. It's roast turkey, so it's oven turkey.
Yeah, this is your oven turkey because they have. You know what I say we should do real quick here? They have 3 different variants of turkey on here, right?
Yeah.
We should move them to where they're all together, so we can go over each type of turkey as it is.
So what do you want to do first? Roast, smoked,
and then fried. Yep, we'll do it that way.
Roast, smoked, then fried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So skipping turkey for now, cornbread.
Yeah.
B tier. I mean.
Yeah, B tier. It falls along the line of biscuits.
Exactly what I was gonna say. I show up at Thanksgiving. There's biscuits. Okay, not too excited. Look over cornbread. Not too excited. Still love cornbread. Still love biscuits. I'm still gonna grab a square. It's like, oh, is it warm? Where's the butter? But I'm not.
Yeah.
Is it cornbread over crescent roll? Oh, okay. Actually, here's a little bit of debate now. Cornbread or crescent roll for Thanksgiving? I'd choose cornbread. So now we're in a little bit of a dilemma.
Yeah.
Because cornbread has that sweet, savory flavor that pairs very nicely with everything on a Thanksgiving plate. Yeah. Crescent roll is just a crescent roll.
Yeah. Yeah, standalone, I think a crescent roll beats cornbread.
But however, as a Thanksgiving pair.
Yeah. So I feel like cornbread's more traditional than a crescent roll is.
Exactly. So do we add cornbread to the A tier, or do we put the crescent rolls down?
I think we should add cornbread to A.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Because I would, if I had the option between cornbread or biscuits, I would take the cornbread.
Exactly, I would take the cornbread.
Yeah.
If I had an option between crescent rolls and cornbread, I'd take the cornbread. Yeah. Now dinner rolls or cornbread? I mean, that'd be a hard. I mean, it would have to be what kind of dinner rolls are they? And how's the cornbread look? Is it dry?
Yeah.
Is there butter?
Also, it depends on who's making the cornbread too, because if
it's your white ass Aunt Sally, you don't want it.
Or, if you're like my grandpa's sister, you don't want to eat most of the stuff she cooks because she smokes while she's cooking and it makes it all taste like cigarettes.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's the secret ingredient. Love.
That's, how I said, like, I have another family Thanksgiving? I have that's the one that the Brussels sprouts have been at.
Yeah.
That's that side of the family. And that's why I don't go very often.
What in all of her recipes does she add cigarette ash to them?
Might as well.
Ew. I don't want to go to that side, Peyton. Corn on the cob. Why? Why would you ever have corn on the cob?
I've not had corn on the cob. I've had
corn.
Corn, like the kernels of it.
Why would you why would you have corn on the cob?
Now, I don't know. So, my family Thanksgivings, right? They're not just like, the personal family. It is everyone shows up to one house and we, have a big get together that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like most families.
Well, most families around here. I know there's some places, especially like out east, where it is more, personal family shit.
They got so much stuff going on, yeah.
Yeah. But for me, corn on the cob logistically is just worse than your, kernels of corn.
Okay.
Because
if you grab a corn on the cob, think how much plate you're getting rid of.
Exactly, yeah.
That is so much plate that you could have for other stuff that you are sacrificing to a hunk of corn.
Yeah. And, like, what is it? Like, 75% of that isn't even edible because it's the cob.
Yeah, so F tier, you're an idiot.
F tier.
You know what? I'm changing F tier to you're an idiot tier.
I would advocate adding in another tier then for haven't tried it then.
No.
Because the butternut squash, like, you're not an idiot for serving that at Thanksgiving, but, like...
Okay, I'll add another tier. Oh, shit. I'll create another tier that's... Gosh dang it. Right below D, haven't tried. And yeah, but if you bring red velvet cake to a Thanksgiving dinner, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Pecan pie, apple pie, peanut butter pie, coconut cream pie. No cake. We don't do cakes at Thanksgiving.
I've had cakes, but they're like,
no,
that's not what you go for.
No.
Yeah.
Pecan pie and pumpkin pie rule the land.
Pecan pie, pumpkin pie. My grandma makes like an apple pie and a cherry pie too.
Yeah, I mean apple with a scoop of ice cream on top.
Yeah.
That runs. If you bring corn on the cob, you're an idiot. Why? Like, no. Go to the Walmart, get those little tiny cans.
Oh. You get a can or take the little bit of time it takes if if you got a good deal on like whole ears of corn, take the little bit of time it takes to fucking cut the kernels off of it and cook it before you bring it.
Exactly.
It doesn't take that long. They make tools for it where it's just pressed down.
Damn black people.
That's racist.
Well, this is made by a black person. Spinach. I've had spinach at Thanksgivings.
I haven't.
You have?
I haven't, but no.
I'm gonna put it in C. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going for it. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not reaching for it in the line. Like, I don't give a fuck about any vegetables on Thanksgiving. I literally just want carbs and protein.
Give me carbs.
Creamed spinach. I've never had that.
I've not had it at a Thanksgiving.
I haven't tried.
I don't like cooked spinach to begin with, though. Like,
so
raw spinach, I love.
You haven't had it at a Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I've tried it, like, elsewhere,
Okay.
but
Well then,
I just don't like it as... I do not like cooked spinach.
that's fair. I agree with that.
Like, it is one of the plants that is better raw.
Exactly. Asparagus. I've had asparagus Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
I love asparagus. It's good. You get well seasoned, roasted asparagus in the oven.
Yeah.
And it's good. I'm a big fan. I mean, it's not A tier.
Yeah.
But it's with the biscuits. I mean, it's like, hey, there's some asparagus. Let me grab a few,
I'm not huge on asparagus myself. I would personally rank it probably D or C, but I respect, that's a personal taste thing rather than a objective,
I've eaten asparagus a lot in my life. With chicken,
Yeah.
with fish, steak, eggs Benedict casserole for Easter once. That was really good.
Ooh. That does sound like it'd be good.
Creamed corn. You're an idiot.
Creamed corn? It's better. Hey, okay, I'm gonna say D tier because it's better than corn on the cob.
Why would you ever bring creamed corn anywhere?
Creamed corn is good.
It's not. It's why? No.
You don't like your corn creamed?
No. 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 Now I'm gonna have to create the Payton kink tier. Creamed corn.
We...
Along with the white gravy.
Payton kink tier list coming soon to Patreon? No. Fuck no. I am not... I don't need you guys to know me that well.
Payton ranks every kink.
That would just be a list of what is Payton into.
Unbiased opinion.
Okay.
Have you ever had white gravy at Thanksgiving?
Not at a Thanksgiving, no.
I mean, I hate, you're kind of an idiot if you bring white gravy.
Yeah, because, what does it go with? The biscuit?
Yeah, the biscuit that, the biscuit that already probably shouldn't belong there. I mean, in most cases.
Yeah,
I mean, we've admitted, biscuits, they're alright. But if you bring white gravy, what are we doing? We don't eat breakfast on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it's not like you're having... I could see it maybe if you're doing a deep fried turkey, maybe, because, the whole fried thing and white gravy, maybe.
No.
But...
Still brown gravy.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Because it's just the typical, you don't ever have white gravy. Even the photo, it shows it on biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, and who the fuck is having biscuits and gravy on Thanksgiving?
Like I said, you don't eat. You eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you're one of those weird fucks who eats breakfast on Thanksgiving.
Bro, one of my uncles, he'll come in with McDonald's, an hour before food's ready. Be chomping on a egg McMuffin. I'm like, dude, you just you can can't you just afford to lose the weight? You're not gonna starve.
If you need something in the morning, if you're a diabetic who has to maintain your sugars or something, get a soda or something to drink.
Why don't you just get rid of your diabetes?
Well,
Be a man. Wait for the food to be done.
I have family members who would wish that would work. Well, would have. They're past now.
Every day is before Thanksgiving dinner for people in Africa.
Yeah.
They're always waiting for the food to be done.
Lol.
Brown gravy.
Brown gravy.
I don't really like gravy, but I'm willing to hear your side.
I love gravy because it rescues so many things. Oh, your mashed potatoes? Put the gravy on it. Give them that extra taste.
No. If you had properly buttered, properly seasoned mashed potatoes, you wouldn't be putting gravy on them.
Yeah, but you know, Thanksgiving is the time where like most foodborne illnesses and kitchen accidents happen, right? Because it's whenever people who don't cook.
Yeah, a lot of people need to stay out of
So,
the kitchen. Like
yeah.
me tomorrow.
So,
Like me tomorrow morning. With that
so
dessert.
brown gravy, it saves subpar mashed potatoes or like, you know, overcooked turkey because, you know, not everyone knows how to cook a turkey properly.
So is it like S
So
tier?
I
You
I
said
would
that
say,
you can put gravy on anything and it tastes better.
yeah. Okay. You know how I said we knocked the cranberry sauces down a tier because they're meant to be put on something?
Okay, so you wanna
I I,
apply
I say
that?
gra- I say brown gravy is A tier simply because I don't want to go up to the vat of gravy with a straw.
Exact. I mean, you don't want to?
Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't want to, but it's better to not do that. It's,
You
you know,
you
it's meant
may
to go on
you
things.
may be a fat fuck if you pull up to the Thanksgiving dinner with one of those little paper or plastic cups full of gravy with a straw.
It's like
Maybe.
you just rock up with a McDonald's cup full of gravy.
The fucking big gulp. No,
Do
man,
not
the
put
the KFC 1 liter.
Oh god! Do not put the gravy in the double gulp cup. uh,
All right, brown gravy. A's a good place for it. Um,
yeah.
Now we're getting to like my favorite part, the meat. Spiral
Yes.
ham is S tier. I like it over.
Absolutely.
I like it over traditional ham.
I do as well because of ease of convenience whenever you're serving a group, you know?
Yeah, I like. Please let me go and then just grab just grab a sliver or two of spiral ham. I don't want to sit
Yeah.
there and fight with a ham and connective tissue and the
Yeah.
stupid bone,
I'm
all that stuff.
fine with that if it wasn't for the fact that Thanksgiving is a big get together for my family, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's too many people. There's too
yeah,
many
it's,
people trying to get food. We have to just get it done.
yeah,
So
you
what I'm thinking is spiral ham S, ham B.
I was about to suggest that as well.
Okay, because ham is necessary for Thanksgiving, just like
Yeah.
Christmas. If there's
Yeah.
ham there, oh look, there's ham. Oh look, there's asparagus. Oh look, biscuits. I'm gonna grab one. It doesn't mean I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna get excited over it.
Now, I do disagree on, you know, it's a necessary part of Thanksgiving, but that's because my family typically does ham at Christmas and turkey at Thanksgiving.
Well,
But
we do. Well, I've always done both. Always.
we sometimes do both,
I'm a
but
tough rat.
it's, you know, we sometimes do both, but not always. It's, yeah.
It just comes from family, you know. It's like
Yeah.
one family does one thing, one family does another. I've always had both, because it's necessary for me. I gotta have my ham, gotta have my turkey. Necessary.
I mean, you know, I'm sure once we're done with this tier list, we can talk about some of the stuff that we have that doesn't really show up on here.
Some people do chicken.
Which,
I
I
mean,
mean that's a little odd to me, but, you know, that's...
Cornish hen.
Yeah, I could see,
I
you
mean,
know.
it's just one of those things. It's like wherever you are in the world, whatever your meat is of choice, that's what you live by.
Yeah.
You know, some people only eat ham. Some people only eat turkey. Some people only eat chicken. Some people eat like sausage.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever,
it's fine.
Whatever is the meat that brings your family around the table.
Exactly. And yeah, it might be odd to someone who isn't used to that, but there's nothing wrong with it.
The
Because
Italians probably are just around a pizza for Thanksgiving.
It's not a pizza, it's just a massive lasagna.
Yeah.
All Italians look like
Thanksgiving
Garfield.
lasagna?
I could fuck with a Thanksgiving lasagna.
We're gonna come back to that.
Okay.
So now we're on the turkeys. We'll just kind of do it, and we'll talk about it all at once.
Yeah.
Roast turkey, always dry.
It's
always dry.
Almost always.
It has the problem is keeping it hydrated while it's baking.
Yeah, and it's especially because people insist on doing like the whole bird roasting, right, where it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you cut your turkey up and roast it, or roast like the pieces separately, like the breast separately from the legs, or whatever, or even spatchcocking your bird, it gets so much more juicy. It retains so much more juice. But a lot of people don't do that because it's not the traditional whole turkey thing.
Yeah. So
that leads to drier birds
right out the gate. Dry.
Yeah. I mean, unless like you're injecting your turkey, or I know people who put like an herbed butter under the skin, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
But it has that problem of it being. Excuse me, I burped.
Now, let's say now smoked turkey. Smoked turkey, if done right, can be some of the most juiciest turkey there.
Yes,
you have to have
uncle,
the water pan. You have to keep up with the hydration in the smoker. You create that really nice crust on the outside that just keeps all the juice inside.
Yes.
Now your uncle, go ahead. Sorry.
It's fine. My uncle, every so often, he has a smoker that he does a lot of smoking on.
In relation to your aunt, different kind of smoking.
Different kind of smoking.
Yeah, my uncle smokes, so my aunt does too. Oh, really? What kind of smoker does she got? Oh, the Marlboro. Marlboro Red.
But he did a Cajun smoked turkey a couple of years, like in a row, and I'm really hoping he brings another one because that one was so good. It was so juicy, really flavorful. That is something a lot of people like. I get the I get tradition, the traditional turkey spices, right?
Yeah.
But I wish people would be more creative with how they season their turkeys for Thanksgiving.
I don't understand, I guess.
So normally, you have like your salt, pepper, sage, those kind of spices, right? The standard Thanksgiving spices.
Yeah.
That's typically what people season their turkey with, which is good, don't get me wrong. But then you have other things, like I said, my uncle made like a Cajun spiced turkey, where it's a different flavor profile than the traditional Thanksgiving, but it's something that adds interest to the plate.
It's not bad.
And I think more people should embrace, at least maybe not be super adventurous at first. Because, people do like their traditional stuff. And like you were saying, it's whatever gets your family together and gets you in that mood of being grateful for everything. But, if you find like a different recipe your family likes that isn't the traditional one, you should absolutely try it. Have that as an option, and who knows, maybe this new option will get more popular than the traditional one, and you don't have to deal with the traditional one.
Yeah. So, what are we ranking these turkeys? I think roast is the bottom. I think it should be C.
I agree with roast turkey being C tier. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just it's risky. It's high risk, high reward. Done right, some of the best turkey. Done horrible, you are taking a drink with every bite. You're dunking it in your noodles.
Yeah.
To help hydrate it.
That's where gravy becomes the real MVP.
Exactly. Smoked turkey, I'm gonna go with A.
I agree.
And I think fried turkey should also be A.
Yeah, fried turkey, I've had it a few times. Mostly at, like extended families Thanksgivings rather than my main one.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It's good.
It is probably one of the ways to keep your turkey the most moist because grease isn't escaping. In fact, you're getting more into it.
Yeah, so it's always moist. Everyone's doing it nowadays. It's popular.
But that is also the turkey that causes the most house fires on Thanksgiving.
Oh, then it should be S tier.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing those frozen turkeys get dunked in the oil and then, like, half the house burns.
You know what? Sure, we'll put fried turkey in S tier just because it makes great internet content. It makes great internet content.
Now we got a battle right here: mac and cheese or baked mac and cheese. I'd rather have noodles.
Yes,
but if you get some mac and cheese, it's gonna go with. I'm putting it B right now. B.
This doesn't even have, like, noodles on the list.
No, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So, mac and cheese, if it's regular, okay, whatever. That baked mac and cheese that comes out of the oven with a crisp cheddar, some breadcrumbs, toppings.
Yes.
That's S tier. I mean, like, if you go at it and it goes as you're crunching into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can't get better. Like, obviously, mac and cheese is not usually... I don't think I've ever had mac and cheese at a get-together for Thanksgiving.
Really?
I don't think I ever have, because it's always noodles. I mean, everyone in my family does homemade noodles.
We do both.
My grandmother just sent me noodles that she made for tomorrow.
Ooh.
So,
yeah.
But mac and cheese... baked mac and cheese is always going to be better.
Yeah.
But, just like the asparagus, just like the biscuits, if it's there, I'm still going to grab some.
Absolutely,
just see how it is. No, but there's a lot of ways you could fuck that up. Someone could overcook. That's like mac and cheese is like the crutch to I don't cook.
Yeah, because it's so fucking easy to make. If you fuck up mac and cheese...
It's always overcooked, and it's always under-seasoned.
Yes.
There's no salt. There's no pepper. The noodles were boiled for like 17 minutes. They're translucent as fuck, even in the yellow sauce. So, B tier for mac and cheese. High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes. S tier.
I was gonna say mashed potatoes definitely S tier.
I mean,
because even bad mashed potatoes are still good.
Can be saved. The only thing that's bad is if you get undercooked mashed potatoes.
Yes.
That's the only. But like, you have to be really dumb to undercook mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Boil them.
Really dumb and really strong. Like,
I just shredded a potato.
But yeah, like, even bad mashed potatoes, it's really the only thing that you can't fix is them being undercooked because, they're not seasoned well? Well, all you really need in mashed potatoes is salt, pepper, butter.
Or, I mean, hey, I had this is a little bit of a hack, okay? I'm about to tell you something. Salt, pepper, garlic, butter, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Okay, yeah.
I always do that with my mashed potatoes. It adds just a little bit of garlic and Parmesan that it kind of just brings out the potato a little bit.
What I do is, you know how a lot of people will add milk to their mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
I cut out the majority of the milk and I use sour cream instead. It sounds weird on paper.
No thanks.
But it's really fucking good.
Alright, remind me to never have your mashed potatoes.
Hey.
Baked potatoes.
That's your loss.
No.
No, I feel like that goes in idiot tier. You're an idiot. Because...
Why would you bring potatoes that are baked?
Because, first of all, that is a ton of fucking effort, right?
Yeah.
It falls under the same thing as the corn on the cob, except the fact the baked potato doesn't take up as much space because you can eat the whole fucking thing. But
people
it
don't
is
do that anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking
Yeah.
pansies.
But it's like it is too inconvenient for a large gathering.
Yes. How many people are gonna bake like 17 to 20, like baked potatoes?
I mean,
That's a hassle.
I mean, and even more if you have a bigger family. Like, again, my family, my grandparents had 5 kids. They have 13 grandkids. They have, like, a ton of people that they feed. If you're bringing baked potatoes, you're probably looking at baking, like, 30, 35 potatoes if you wanted to feed my family.
Yeah. You're not gonna do that.
No.
So, sweet potato.
Now, are they... I know they show a baked sweet potato on here. Is that what they're fucking saying? Just a baked sweet potato? Because if it is, that goes an idiot tier for the same reason.
I think it just says sweet potato in general.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it has a sweet potato casserole later on here.
So is it just baked?
It looks like it's just a baked sweet potato.
Alright, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because again, same reason as the baked potato.
Green beans, D tier.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not picking up green beans. Don't even bring them my way.
Yeah, keep them away from me.
Same with peas. No.
Yeah, peas are better than green beans. But sure.
Wow.
I'm not eating that at Thanksgiving.
You're an idiot. Why are you bringing peas?
Who the fuck peed?
We're not having hamburger helper.
It's like,
what do you know about that? Did you ever have hamburger helper with mashed potatoes, a slice of bread, and peas for supper?
We didn't do mashed potatoes with it, but yeah, we had like hamburger helper and like peas and corn and like a slice of bread and butter. Elite meal, by the way.
I mean, that's when you knew that your parents' check hasn't hit yet.
It was still good.
I didn't like it.
There was also a point in time whenever I was growing up where like I was paying for some of the food of the house. And like because basically from like 16 to the time I moved out, I was the one cooking dinner at home. So
it never stops.
Yeah. I mean, I meant for my whole family rather than,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cabbage.
I haven't had that at Thanksgiving.
Haven't tried. Haven't had that. No thanks. Fried oyster mushrooms.
I have not had that at Thanksgiving.
Haven't tried.
I don't see why people would bring fried mushrooms to Thanksgiving because like oyster mushrooms are not, because it's just
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I feel like if we had, I feel like that might even fall under like idiot, because like
if you bring fried mushrooms to Thanksgiving, you're an idiot. I mean,
because again, it falls with the corn on the cob and the baked potatoes. It's like, how many mushrooms are you frying? If you have a small group of people, yeah, it could work,
But it'd be like me making mozzarella sticks for Thanksgiving.
I would not complain.
But I'd be an idiot. I mean, why are you bringing that? Why are you bringing stuff that doesn't belong on a Thanksgiving dinner plate?
We should talk with the guys and do something like that. Just in like the fucking middle of the year. It's like a Thanksgiving, but we bring whatever the fuck we feel like.
We'll get on that. I don't like deviled eggs one bit, so you gotta.
Dude, fucking feral for deviled eggs.
Is it S tier?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I understand that I'm an oddball out. It is, deviled eggs are one of the kings. I don't understand it. I just don't like. I love eggs, and I don't like boiled eggs. I don't like deviled eggs. I don't know why.
Like, the deviled eggs at all my family gatherings, those are the first things to go. Like, that's the first thing we run out of every year. Doesn't matter how many you make. I go feral for deviled eggs. My entire family does. I've seen one of my family members eat like 6 deviled eggs in a single sitting at Thanksgiving.
Is that a lot?
That's 3 whole eggs.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but then factor in all the other stuff you're eating as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2,100 calories right there.
And
just in the egg, not in the mixture.
Yeah. And then, you ever eaten 6 hard-boiled eggs back to back?
No, I don't like them.
Exactly. Like, or no, excuse me, it was 3 hard-boiled eggs because it was 6 deviled eggs.
I mean,
but
I've seen people like eat them with like salt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, you're mixing the yolk with some mayo and a little bit of mustard and some other spices and stuff. And then it's like...
Do you guys do a little cayenne on top?
We do, typically, yeah.
Yeah. I've made my fair share of them. I don't like them.
God. As I become more of an adult, I realize there's things that, like, we eat for the holidays that you can just make... And it just dawned on me that I could just make and eat deviled eggs anytime I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean,
me eating 24 deviled eggs.
That would be 48. Because you split them in half. Unless you're making full deviled eggs.
Well, I'm talking about buying like a carton of a dozen eggs.
Yeah, and then you
12,
split them in half.
Which is 24.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Collard greens. I haven't.
I come from a very white family in Illinois.
Yeah, so that could be the bomb.
Oh yeah.
That could be something we're missing in white culture.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wine. S tier. My family all the ladies bring a bottle of wine. I'm getting glasses of it.
My family doesn't do alcohol for holidays.
Yeah, they're boring.
Yeah, we actually have this punch that we make though every year that is to fucking die for, and that would be if I wasn't already getting a restraining order for my grandma against you, I would invite you over just for some of the punch we have.
What's it made of?
Trying to remember. It's like, I want to say it's like lemon juice, Sprite, ginger ale, and red Hawaiian punch, and then some fruits that are thrown in it, like cherries and oranges. Now, I don't know exactly how, like, the proportions or anything like that, or even if there's anything I'm missing in there, because, well, we only make the punch for holidays, and Grandma normally hasn't made before anyone shows up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm definitely going to try some of that, too, with the meatballs.
Oh, yeah, because we make it for every holiday.
I think someone with a heavy bass just drove by. It's rattling my entire room.
Weird.
Probably going to hear that on the recording. So, wine, I'll put it A tier. It's good. I enjoy it. It's one of the goods. Spiced cider, I've never had it for Thanksgiving.
Again, my family, we have our punch.
Okay.
We have that, tea, water, and then we'll buy some sodas and make lemonade or something.
The little sparkling ciders? Whew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the sparkling grape juice or whatever you call it.
Those are the goats.
Those are great. We do those at New Year's. We don't do those for the other holidays.
I'm putting an A tier. I mean, no matter what holiday those are good.
Oh yeah, they're delicious. Like if we hadn't already established a tier of we just haven't had it at Thanksgiving, it would definitely be higher up for me.
Yeah. Roasted veggies.
What kind of veggies is it talking? Because there's already butternut squash, which is typically something would be roasted, or asparagus or Brussels sprouts. What kind of veggies are they implying? Because that looks like zucchini and some other kinds of squash.
Roasted vegetables at Thanksgiving.
I mean, I haven't had that kind of roasted vegetables. I've had the roasted carrots and potatoes.
I've never had a veggie medley.
Yeah.
So haven't tried on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's something that, like, I'm sure if you busted out some potatoes, some carrots, some broccoli, some
Oh yeah.
zucchini, some butternut squash, stuff like that, put it in a casserole dish, bake it, that'd be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely certain that it would be great, but haven't
Haven't
had
had it.
it.
Stuffing. I'd have never had stuffing in my life. Swear to God.
Really?
Swear to God. So I'm
Uh,
about to go with your judgment on this.
so we do dressing, which, the difference between dressing and stuffing is done in the bird, dressing is done outside of the bird, but they're still fundamentally the same thing.
White people culture, sticking bread up turkeys' asses and eating it out of the asshole.
I mean, white people be freaky. White people be freaky like
that. I don't
that.
like the way you said that. What do you think about this?
So, if we're saying stuffing, I'm gonna do stuffing / dressing because again, it's the same thing, just cooked, either in or out of the bird. I'm gonna say that's one of the things I kind of look forward to on Thanksgiving, but it's not like,
Just like a B tier.
End all be all. Yeah, that's a B tier.
Sausage stuffing, I've never had that.
I haven't had that. My family does oyster dressing,
Ew.
which is awful,
Ew.
and only a couple people eat it.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
It's stuffing, but with oyster chopped up in it.
Ugh. Okay, we're gonna move past that. Sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes with the
like
marshmallows on it. Oh, I fucking love it, dude. That's like,
I know
that's also a B tier.
I
me,
know it's a goat though.
Yeah,
it's something that everyone loves.
Yeah.
The chitlins, or is it called booty noodles?
Yeah, that's chitlins.
Whenever we first got this tier list pulled up, it took us a long time to figure out what the fuck they were talking about.
Yeah. Who calls them booty noodles? Like,
you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's I feel like it goes in the idiot tier, not because, it's not something you bring to Thanksgiving, which it's not for most people, I feel like. At least not people of our complexion. But calling it a booty noodle.
Might as well say, people who aren't black.
But I feel like calling it a booty noodle is what
you're showing your IQ.
Booty noodles? That's just tapeworms, bud.
Again, if you call chitlins booty noodles, I bet you got a smoke alarm with a battery. Needs replaced.
Chirp.
You ever seen that? It's like Wakanda's theme song. National anthem.
I almost want to get like a chirp sound effect for our soundboard at some point.
Wait till we get African American guests. Start gaslighting him. They're thinking his nation needs him. Potato salad. D.
It's a D tier. I like potato salad, but I don't
getting it. I'm not picking it up.
I get it, but it's not like that's like your like second plate kind of thing. Your first plate is like you get all the stuff you want right away, and then
I do
potato salad's
plate.
like
I do
really?
One plate. Like I'm not getting off the couch again after I get done with that one plate. I mean, I get dessert too. Like I clean house in one go.
Yeah. Okay.
Pumpkin pie S tier.
S tier.
Come on. Not even.
You get some whipped cream, Cool Whip on that. Oh.
That one looks like it has whipped cream and cinnamon on top. That
could be really good.
Never tried that. I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah.
Candied yams.
I'm gonna put that personally in C tier. I would rather have the sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, SA.
But
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna turn them down if that's the option we have.
Nah, I'd be good. Apple pie.
Apple pie. I feel apple pie is an A tier, not because it's worse than pumpkin pie, but because it's less iconic than pumpkin pie
I do
for
not like
Thanksgiving.
apple pie. I'd rather have a pumpkin, so I'm alright with that. Pecan. Oh my god, you gotta.
Oh,
S. I mean,
S
if there was
tier,
if there was a tier above S, pecan pie would be there.
S plus.
Oh my god, man, it's so good. I mean, and it's
like,
literally like the most disgusting looking thing you'll eat tomorrow.
And it's like the most sugar-filled, like,
Disgusting.
diabetes-inducing. You take a bite of it, all your teeth are gonna rot out of your head from the sugar.
It's
but
so good,
it's so fucking worth it. Oh god, I love pecan pie.
Something that's not worth it: sweet potato pie.
Objectively worse than pumpkin pie.
Statistically worse. I mean, C tier. I don't. D.
I'm gonna say D because it's with sweet potato pie. People typically have it in place of pumpkin pie, and if you're used to pumpkin pie and you have a sweet potato pie, you're gonna be able to tell. You're gonna be disappointed. It's not horrible, like if you know what you're getting into, but yeah.
I'm good.
Peach cobbler.
I've never had a peach cobbler for Thanksgiving. Christmas I have. Not Thanksgiving.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've had it for Thanksgiving.
I've had it for a Christmas morning. We get together. Little peach cobbler.
I can remember having it for Christmas. Banana pudding.
Yeah, we says that I haven't tried.
For peach cobbler. Yeah.
It kind of sucks. I mean, peach cobbler's good.
It's good.
But it's we haven't had it. Banana pudding. I've had banana pudding for Easter, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. It's been brought throughout the years at different get-togethers.
I've had it as well. I believe it's below apple. You said B?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can 100. That's where I was putting it.
I think it's pretty lackluster. I mean, it's like I'm not the biggest banana fan, and like once you add banana to anything, that's what it tastes like.
It's banana pudding tonight.
So, B tier. I mean, I'd rather have it than sweet potato, but
yeah,
I'd rather have an apple pie or pecan pie or pumpkin pie or coconut cream pie or lemon meringue or chocolate or peanut butter or like a cheesecake.
Yeah,
something. So
all right,
that's it. So
that's the tier list done. Although I do think we should talk about some of the things that we have that don't appear on here.
We are at 1 hour.
Are we at an hour?
Yeah. Do you want to go longer?
I think we can go a little longer. We don't have to actually put them on the tier list, but
Yeah. So
at least mention it, because I feel like we give our fans a peek into our traditions that we have.
Homemade noodles every year.
Yep, same here.
Every year, you gotta have the homemade noodles.
Yeah, we either do chicken or turkey. Normally turkey, like turkey noodles, but
at my father's side, my grandma always makes these little tiny shortbread frosted cookies that go on the table. It's a little tiny little dish, has probably like little tiny 8 or 7 cookies on it. That's a tradition. That and fudge. Fudge is always on tables too.
Yeah.
Green stuff. You ever had green stuff?
Maybe not by that name.
I still to this day don't know what it is. All the women eat it. That's the only thing I know.
Describe it, and I might be able to like.
I think it's like cottage cheese.
Let me guess. It's like cottage cheese, like lime jello.
Yes.
And pistachios.
Yes.
Dude, that stuff fucks.
Green stuff.
We call it pistachio salad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like the women,
God.
it's like the women all eat it, and the kids all look at it, and we throw up.
Dude, I fucking love that shit. Like that is Oh God, you need to try at least like a spoonful of it, dude.
If I see it this year, I will.
All right.
Um, anything else?
So my family, like I said, we do like a cherry pie every year as well,
Yeah.
which we do. I've already talked about the oyster dressing,
Yeah, you
but the
should have
thing
kept
is,
that to yourself.
most of the people who, well, really the people who like the oyster dressing that show up, uh, aren't showing up this year for reasons.
Thank
Jail.
God.
Uh,
Well, yeah, they belong in jail after making that fucking monstrosity.
um. So I don't know if that's going to be on the table this year because of that. Probably
Good.
not. We always have like this tray on it that has like, green and black olives and like the little gherkins on it,
Oh my
as well as
God!
like,
Shut up. I'm so
what?
tired of hearing about this disgusting dish.
What the fuck you mean?
Uh,
Gherkins are delicious. Yeah,
No.
dude.
No.
That is the one that like that is the dish that all of us kind of snack on as we're walking by waiting for the food to finish.
No thanks.
Like the olives and the gherkins and
No.
all that. Then we also do like, like we have like a vegetable tray of like, like raw broccoli and carrots and stuff like that with some kind of dip.
Yeah,
And then
never really been that kind of family.
And then my absolute favorite thing, like, if pecan pie would go in an S plus tier, this would be an S plus plus in my opinion. And it's a broccoli cauliflower salad that my grandma makes. And that is just, I don't know what it is about it, but like I cannot get enough of it. It is something I go back to all the fucking time. And I'm going to ask my grandma for the recipe of it, because if I ever move out of this area, which, I will one day, I want to have that recipe. I want that recipe so I can make it.
I respect it. I do.
Yeah. So that's
a little bit of our insight. A little insight to our Thanksgiving dinners. Thank you guys for joining us on our Thanksgiving dinner. If you guys have other opinions on where things should be ranked, feel free to make it your own and share it on our Discord. Link below. Have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. We're blessed to be here with you and for you guys to be listening to us. So, but we'll get into what we're thankful for on our episode, our podcast episode that's coming out along with this episode. So make sure to go check that out.
Absolutely, yeah.
But anything else, Peyton?
I think that's everything.
All right. God be great.